Welcome back to the Cryptic Galapagos. I'm working on more iguana variations for the Earthshell Clan, but I found myself having a bit of a creative block, so I did what any other artist would do. I went back to the drawing board, or in my case, a little sketchbook and a black ballpoint pen. But before we talk about our next iguana variant, let me get you up to speed. When iguanas join one of the four Galapagos clans, they can decide which adaptive style they would like to evolve to. There is the Rhinoceros iguana, the most defense-heavy of all the marine iguanas, and then the Crocodilus iguana, with its strong crocodilian scales and lightning-fast burst attacks. The next two iguanas I'll be working on is the defense and special build, and the defense and attack build. So with a bit of inspiration in mind, I took to sketching out a few ideas. For the special tier, of course. I wanted this tier to have a few weird quirky features, so I did some research on tanky animals that would easily take a hit, and I had my options, but I was most confident about an iguana that had a hide almost to that of an armadillo. So I started working on a few iterations, and for some reason I also really wanted one of the defense builds to have a rounded crest like that of a Pachycephalosaurus. So I took to the sketchbook and I got some drafts that I really liked. When it came to the design of the armor, it was a bit of a challenge, since I wanted the iguana to still feel like an iguana, so I'd kept the tail, and I couldn't decide where to attach the armor backplates. Real armadillos wear their armor around their shoulders, like a blanket, not giving it much rotation ability in its arms and legs, but keeping them safe, of course. I first put armor plates on each segment of the arms, shoulders and back of the iguana, but this isn't what I wanted to do, so I kept it so that the armor would cover the shoulders and the top of the iguana's legs. This would be an important feature going forward. I wanted this iguana to have a special ability that might not make it the most defense heavy of all the Earthshell iguanas, but at least it has a unique ability to make it stand out a bit more. I thought about the rolling ability, but this seemed a bit unrealistic, and also an ability like that would have made more sense for something around the lines of a defense and speed build, which is of course already taken. I then took some inspiration from the source of the idea, a shield ability. Like armadillos in nature, they roll up into a ball, closing off any vulnerabilities. So for a short period this iguana can seal itself with armor completely, and for a limited time take no damage at all. All iguanas on the Cryptic Galapagos will have the ability to block, but they will still take a bit of damage depending on the strength of the blow, whereas this variant will take no damage at all and will give the player enough time to wait for a window to attack or to evade itself. A simple ability that will make any player consider a no damage timed block. Therefore, I'm calling this variant the Arma Iguana. The origin of the Arma Iguana is truly unique. Unlike the Crocodilus and Rhinoceros iguanas, who religiously embraced the rigorous training regimen of the Galapagos tortoises, the Arma Iguana took a different path. Before adopting its distinctive armor, the Arma Iguana was just a typical member of the coastal marine iguana herds, much like the others who joined the Earthshell Clan. However, its modest and unassuming nature led it to be something of an underdog, enduring countless hardships and taking so many hits that it would ultimately be deemed unworthy by the elder tortoises that led the Earthshell Clan. Barred from the tortoises' nesting grounds, where most iguanas and tortoises sought refuge, the Arma Iguana resorted to crafting burrows in the drier regions of the Earthshell territory, but remained dedicated to its training. The resilience it displayed, enduring numerous hits, resulted in a unique form of conditioning. This process led to the Arma Iguana to develop armor that was remarkably versatile and seamless, eventually allowing it to complete its training with ease. It acquired the ability to curl into a protective ball and employ its powerful claws for swift escapes from danger. Its interpretation of a strong defense favored evasion, permitting adversaries to unleash plenty of blows, while the Arma Iguana took a moment to strategize its retaliation. While the Arma Iguana may not be the fastest or the strongest member of the Earthshell clan, its special abilities render it a worthy product of natural selection, showcasing the remarkable adaptability and resilience that define its unique lineage.